Owning a ranch means there's always extra stuff lying around, tools, old furniture, even vehicles that have seen better days. So, every year, I hold a big public auction to clear out space and make a little cash. My neighbors love it. Folks from town line up, trailers in tow, ready to bid. But apparently, Karen from the HOA didn't approve. The morning of the auction, as trucks and cars started pulling up, she stomped onto my ranch in her trademark visor, clipboard in hand, and hands on hips like she was storming a board meeting. "This is illegal," she shrieked. "You can't run a business out of your property. This is HOA territory, and you need prior approval for events." I just raised an eyebrow. "Karen, this is my ranch, not your HOA's cul-de-sac bake sale. You don't have authority here." That only wound her up more. She whipped out her phone, stabbing at the screen like it owed her money. "I'm calling 911. You're holding an unauthorized business operation. This is fraud. This is trespass. You'll be shut down before the first hammer falls." The crowd of buyers looked on, amused. Someone even muttered, "Here we go again." Minutes later, a sheriff's cruiser rolled up. Karen ran to the deputy like a tattling child, pointing dramatically at the auction crowd. "Arrest him. Shut this whole thing down. He's violating HOA regulations, zoning, tax codes, probably even Homeland Security for all I know." The deputy calmly walked over to me and asked, "What's going on here?" I handed him my paperwork, business license, auctioneer's permit, and the property deed that very clearly showed I was outside HOA jurisdiction. He scanned them, smirked, and said loud enough for the whole crowd, and Karen, to hear, "Looks like everything's in order. Perfectly legal auction on private property." Karen nearly exploded. "What? No, 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 that can't be right. He's disturbing the peace. He's endangering the community." The deputy actually chuckled. "The only thing disturbed here is you, ma'am." Then he added, "You keep interfering, you'll be the one facing charges, for false reporting and trespassing." The crowd erupted in laughter and applause. Someone even shouted, "Sold. HOA credibility, going once, going twice, gone." Red-faced, Karen tried one last desperate ploy. She waved her clipboard in my face. "The board voted last week, all external events require approval from the HOA." "Great," I said, deadpan. "Have your board approve events on your property. Out here. I don't even bother voting." The deputy snorted. Karen sputtered, turned in circles like a short-circuited robot, then finally stormed off screaming, "This isn't over." But oh, it was. The auction went on without a hitch. Tractors sold, old furniture found new homes, and I pocketed more cash in one day than the HOA president made all year. And the cherry on top. The sheriff himself ended up bidding on one of my old ATVs, and won. When Karen heard about that later, she tried filing a formal complaint against the sheriff's office for supporting illegal activity. The report never made it past the front desk. Now every time I plan my annual auction, I make sure to send out flyers not just to town, but directly to the sheriff's department. They circle the date on the calendar, not because they're investigating, but because they're looking forward to it. As for Karen, she avoids auction day like the plague. Last I heard, her own HOA members tease her about the time she called 911 on a legal yard sale and got laughed off the property by a cop. And me? I just smile when I drop the gavel, knowing the only thing I ever sold that day for free was Karen's reputation.